Hey, what's up, good people? It's your boy Honest Blade back with another video. First and foremost, before I get started, I just want to say a big thank you to all my supporters. You guys are so good to me. Thank you for rocking with me for so long. And my channel keeps on growing because of you. I love you guys all to the moon and back. Platonically. Of course, if you're a hot, attractive black guy or a Latino dude, feel free to hit me up. I jest. But anyways, before I get started, I want you guys to understand everything I say in this video is my opinion. If you agree with me, great. If you disagree with me, that's fine. But please don't be disrespectful because I'm not trying to have an argument in the comments. So please don't come at me like an asshole. You can have your own opinion. I welcome it. But please be respectful. There is a difference between giving your opinion and being antagonizing. And trust me, I might be a little slow, but I know the difference. So don't try it, please. Now let's get started. Unfortunately, I don't know how long I'm going to be a true SNK head. I fell in love with the company many years back. Their creativity just really pulled me in. But with this recent reveal at Evo concerning Vice Mature, this remake version, rehash, whatever you want to call it, of SBC Chaos, and of course, Kevin Ryan. But I'm going to say this book, though. I'm not upset with Kevin Ryan at all. He looks good. He plays well. I think he's true to his 2D incarnation. And I think Kevin Ryan, and I love his stage. So I have no bad things to say about Kevin Ryan. The only thing I would say, it was disappointing that he was the only Garou character revealed. I think that's the only bad thing. But now let's get to the real root of my problem. You guys know I'm not the typical SNK fan. I'm more of a fan of like the more obscure or less popular characters like Zarina, Minion Bird, Leon Neville, Foxy, Lin, Shalon, etc., etc. I do like some of the mainstay like Mai Shiranui, Terry Bogard, Joe Higashi, Athena Asamiya, and a few others. But I'm main fan of obscure guy, and that's I guess a curse on my end because unfortunately the characters I like aren't exactly SK's fucking priority. And at this point, I think for myself to save myself from any further disappointment, I'm going to start pulling away from being an SK fan. This is not me. I'm going to be like, oh, F SNK. Or I'm going to become like Red Star and start like, crapping on them as much as humanly possible. That's not what I'm going to do. However, when I put a lot into something and I don't get nothing back from it, the best solution instead of becoming bitter, angry, and going like, wow, you owe me this, F you, da 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 d d d. It's just, you know what? This is probably not for me no more. Let me go find pleasure or enjoyment somewhere else. And I think that's the best thing for me because not only did they just reveal artwork of Vice Mature, mind you, they look great. I'm a Vice guy, but the things that bother me. Number one, December. Why just shows artwork of Vice Mature if they weren't going to be ready for months from now? Months from now. I don't even know I'm going to be around in December. That's not me being like negative. That's just life. I'm not promised tomorrow. None of us are. But not only that, out of all the characters that were heavily requested, mind you, Vice Mature are heavily requested characters, but there were several characters above them. I want to say there was maybe Kasumi, Adahel, and definitely Shenwu and Mei Li. My issue with Vice Mature, they are another safe pick, and with SNK, I am tired of the safe fucking picks. I am tired of playing them safe. What happened to the company that did risky things, did something out of the box? To me, when I thought there were special characters, and I'm speaking for Onyx, when I thought of special characters, I'm thinking they're probably going to give us a maximum impact character. Albamira, they're going to do a guest character because, Terry Bogard and Mai Shiranui in Street Fighter 6 Season 2. I'm thinking something epic is coming for SK for King of Fighters 15. Instead, they show us Vice Mature. And while, like I said, I like Vice, so I'm indifferent to Mature. Don't hate Mature, don't like Mature. Indifferent. Vice and Mature is not what I consider special. I'm sorry, they're not. Hell, and I'll say before people are like, well, you would consider Zarina special. No. I would say I love Zarina. Zarina's my girl. But I wouldn't even say Zarina wouldn't qualify as a special character. Hell, The only character I can see for qualify as a special character that's from SNK, I would say they brought in maybe like that's a character we haven't seen in a very long time, like Shion. I'm trying to say what else would be like a wowzer. Shion, maybe Mei Lee. Mei Lee would have qualified as a special character in my opinion. Because how long we haven't seen her in a proper KOF game. And or what many of us expected a guest character. Some people expecting Ryu, some people expecting Luke, Chun-Li, etc. But just something that was really what had you, wow, SK brought that character in. But instead, we're getting Bison Mature. And thing is, I'm not sad so much that we're getting Bison Mature. I'm sad that that might be the final two characters. And to me, it's like, I know they're trying to get Garwu, City of the Wolves is the main focus, but seeing Gear like Guilty Gear, like, I'm not gonna spoil what happened with Guilty Gear Strive if you didn't see it already. I don't want to do that. Be surprised by yourself or watch it on your own time. I don't want to ruin that. Me personally speaking, I don't care about spoilers like that, but that's me. I know a lot of people do care, so I'm not gonna do it. But for those who know about the Guilty Gear Strive spoilers, that's kind of what I expected for SNK. I want it to be like, oh, SNK did that? SNK did that? Holy, holy, holy! No, SK went for the most mundane, plain, uninspiring bullshit. I think the only thing that was worse at Evo than what SK did was what NetherRealm Studios did, which showed nothing. But the fact that King of Fighters 15 is just getting Bison Mature months from now, we didn't even see gameplay. The good thing, yes, they drop at the same time, but there's nothing. Just pretty much in the current balance patch. I ain't so tired of Isla, Geese, Heiner, Benamaru. Words cannot describe how I'm tired of seeing that team being played so much in competitive KOF play. That's why I started even paying attention to KOF tournaments, because that's who normally people are going to play to get the wins. And I don't mind you, I don't want those characters nerfed to the ground, like Cronat God, Vanessa, Bone Janae, where no one wants to touch them. But it sucks that they're so heavy in the meta, it makes watching KOF boring as shit. And I'm just tired SK keep using the same characters. Honestly, I'm so frustrated. I'm really frustrated. I want to see more interesting characters. I want to see take more risk. Where's the US sports team? Where is Momoko? Where's Lynn? Where's Foxy? I'm tired of these boring picks from them. Now, this is not, don't get it twisted. This is not me saying, oh, get rid of Kyo. You know, Terry Bogard seems to be doing that just fine. Get rid of Mai Shiranu. Get rid of Iori, Athena. No, there's certain characters who are just KOF. They need to be around KOF at every game. And as much as I love this character, Joe Gashi does not need to be in every KOF game. Andy Bogart does not need to be in every KOF game. And yes, I hate this character I'm going to mention next. Maxima Ben needed to be benched for a game or two. Cash to me is vital, but I don't really care for Cash's story currently. I think he's been watered down so much. He feels like such a side character. But Cash is someone I think should be in every KOF game. But you can switch with his partners. He doesn't have to be stuck with Maxima every time. The reason I'm not going to say as hard about Whip, because Whip has been known to sit out for quite some time. So Whip could definitely use to be a couple of games. I'm sorry. She was a DLC character in King Wise 14, and she was a base squad scan at 15, but Whip sat out. Yes, she was in 13 as well, but unlike Maxima, Whip has been sat out at times. So I'm always going to push to keep Whip around more so than Maxima. But it's the lack of SK did nothing with Team South America. Like Nelson was just thrown to the side. Screw his story. We don't get no idea of Big Dare's development. Zarina's my bias, so I'm always going to want to see Zarina. But that's fine. She's not in every KOF game. She's not that essential to be in every KOF game. But it's crazy to me. SK has so many characters that we just haven't seen in a long time. Kasumi Todo, Duck King, Momoko. And the lack of Tails and Ash characters is disgusting. The lack of more Nest representation is disgusting. I'm tired of the Orochi saga. People like to talk about they're tired of the World Warriors for Street Fighter characters. I am fucking sick of the Orochi characters. It's time for us to see characters who were not a part of the Orochi saga outside the US sports scene. They're the only ones I want to see from the Orochi saga be included in more KOF games. And Kyo's dad, Saisui Kusanagi. But we need more, and Kasumi Todo as well. But I also consider Kasumi Todo more of an art of fighting character who's being underrepresented. I am tired of KOF playing this fucking typical copy paste roster. I am sick of it. And to me, honestly, I do not think I want to play any more KOF games. I'm even going to start playing KOF 14 a lot less. Yes, I'm still going to play my girl Zarina, but not as much. At this point, I want to see Zarina in a new game. I'm tired of playing 14 just to play her. Tired. At least consistently. And I'm just fed up. I'm just really, really fed up. And I hate that I'm the kind of guy I like to see the more orthodox thing. Like, for me, I'd rather have seen Mudman over Vice Mature as a special character for King of Fighters 15. I'd rather see Shiki. Like, something that would have been like, I did not see that coming. When I saw the silhouette the first time, I knew it was Vice Mature. It's like SK keeps making these fake picks. Vice Mature, and mind you, if they want to give us one more characters, Vice Mature R2, why not Shenwu? Why not Mei Li? Characters who are getting that high support. SK keeps picking these safe-ass characters, and it is making me mad. Why not bring in Albamira? Like, something outside the box. I am just fed up with SK playing it so safe every freaking time. And after a while, you just like, I can't get jiggy with this no more. I can't. And I'm not telling people, oh, this is going. I'm going to become an anti-SNK guy. No, I'm never going to do that. I still got love for that company. I still got love for its characters. Those characters will always stick in my heart to the day I perish. But SK is really boring me. And don't get me wrong, I'm not taking on 16 if it's not a dream match or not whatever needs to be. Only bring back Terry, Mai, Athena, Kyo, the Art of Fighting team, the Card Warriors, and make everybody else KOF characters we haven't seen in years or bring new characters. No. Because you don't want to ostracize a heavy part of your fan base, especially for a guy who's just like the oddball characters like me. But SK keeps playing it safe, and I'm so exhausted. KOF to me used to be a celebration of unique orthodox fighters. Hair got in my mouth, probably from my hair or whatever, facial hair, don't care. It's just, I'm bored. I'm bored. And I'm only speaking for myself mainly. This rant is mainly about my feelings. If you agree with me, great. You disagree with me, hit the thumbs down or let your voice be known in the comments. And if anybody disagree with you, if it's respectable, I'm going to give you a thumbs up and a heart. Because thank you for watching my video, especially when I'm ranting like this. But at this point, I'm just so underwhelmed with SNK. I'm so underwhelmed. It's that my expectations are just shattered. No pun intended. I don't know what to expect from them no more. They just haven't done anything remotely of interest. And I feel like a person like me who likes the more orthodox, the more lesser seen characters, lesser known, whatever word you want to use, I'm fighting a losing battle. So for me to stop getting my feelings crushed so much, my expectations not met, I think I need to pull back from being such a big KOF head and explore other things more. I have to. Thank God I have Tekken 8 to at least play, but I got to start finding other things. I have no choice because waiting for SK to wow me, it's almost like me waiting to meet a good guy when I like to stay home a lot. It's just almost not going to ever happen. And waiting for it keeps disappointing me more and more and more and more and more. And I'm tired of disappointing myself for having these crazy expectations. So for my own benefit, I'm just going to fall back. I'm just going to fall back instead of getting myself so hopeful, so enthusiastic just for everything to go downhill for me. Now, for those who are happy for Vice Mature's comeback, I hope you enjoyed them. I really do. That's not me being snarky. That's not me saying it in a passive-aggressive way. I hope you enjoyed them. But for me, they're not worth reinstalling KOF 15. Not by themselves. I'll play my crappy Vice in KOF 14 if I want to play Vice that badly. But I'm tired of my hopes, my expectations being shattered. And not in a good way. So I think at this point, I'm gonna call it quits for being so invested in SK related stuff. It's something they do that happens that I find cool, interesting to talk about. I'll talk about it. But at this point, I'm good on KOF related stuff for quite a long time. I still love my Baby's Arena. I still love my Massive Impact characters. I still love my Foxy, my Lins, my Heavy D, my Lucky Glubber. I still love them. But SK as a whole has been very boring with the characters they've been pushing. And it's the same faces over and over and over. So I'm going to fall back because I can't force the company to do what I want. They have to think about everybody, not just Onyx. So to save myself any grief, I'm just going to give up. And that's pretty much my SK related rant. I just want to get that off my chest. I hope my roommate's playing some kind of anime fighter. I had to re-record this because the noise was very loud, and I just didn't have the heart to tell him to turn it down. So I just said, you know what? I'll try my headphones. They are supposed to be soundproof, so hopefully you guys just hear everything I said. I will know when I rewatch this video. Obviously, if I upload, it means everything went great. Again, thank you for hanging out with me. I will still be playing 14, just not as much as I used to. That goes for streams as well. And that's about it. I'm done talking. Peace and take care. Honest Blade out. Ciao. Bye, guys.